I am at the, if anybody's there, I'm at the sink wetting paper towels real quick. So that I'll have some for cleanup. Hello, welcome. I see we got one person. I was just waiting on some people to come in. Let me get on live chat. There we go. How are you today? Man, go. Hello again. Thank you for coming. So what we're doing is we're going to work on the mini journal. And I went through this one and did some embellishments and left some notes to myself. I've already cut the pages down as well, so they're all even. I did that on both signatures. This is the only signature that I have done anything in. The other one, it just has, oh, the dogs are going to start. Bear with me for just a moment. They heard something outside. It just has our little flip out paper clipped in, and that's it on that one so far. So I'm just going to go through here, and when I put all my little butterflies, I forgot that I had stamped out some stuff on, if I can grab it, tissue paper to use in our journal. So I'm hoping I left some spots. So I stamped out love, and I didn't want the whole, I got the frame on some of it, but I didn't want the whole frame on all of them. And I did believe, corners, some cameos, some quotes, a different love stamp, some more cameos, some hearts and roses, and different roses. So I got little ones and big ones, and some Make-A-Wish quotes and some other little embellishment things that we can use throughout the book. So, and I forgot about these when I was going through here, and I put butterflies, which the butterflies are fun. So we're going to start with gluing this in. This is going to be paper clipped up from the bottom, so it's already paper clipped on there. I'm just going to leave that there. And I'm going to put Mod Podge in this bowl. And pardon the reach. And hi and welcome. I see we got somebody else that came in. And my chat. There it goes. Hi, Susan. Hi, Lainey. How are y'all? So I've got Mod Podge now in a bowl, which will be helpful. Okay, I think I'm through reaching across, y'all. And I am sorry that I was not here on Saturday. I woke up Saturday so sick. I could barely talk. I understand that I spent yesterday cleaning. I had to get this table cleaned off. I couldn't stand it anymore. And then I was going to rearrange so I wasn't blocking up our kitchen cabinets, but this is where the light's the best. So me and the hubster are trying to figure out what we can do till he gets the craft room done. Other than let me stay right here and just block the kitchen cabinets. So I'm just putting a coat of Mod Podge on the back of this. And you move that out of my way. And I appreciate everybody that left comments on that video Saturday where I was, telling y'all that I was sick. My voice is still not up to par, but I feel much better. Okay, so now that's in there. This needs a journaling card. And I have this is my filing system, y'all. And let's see, what else do I have? Those. I'm going to need those eventually. What else is in this box? Well, first of all, I'm being sidetracked. This is a popcorn box. And I covered it with a napkin. And it is what I have put everything that I needed to make this journal in, including the little book. So I'm just trying to dig out what I need from my filing system here. So I'll show you my filing system. Instead of having all my embellishments in a big pile, I have them sorted. These are small hearts, I think. When I find the next size hearts, I can tell y'all. These are small. These are medium, and there is a size larger. So they're separated out. These are our butterflies. Envelope covers and page covers. Little tags, including the little teeny tiny, I misprinted and made ticket size tags. But they can be used, little booklets. I think this is the journaling cards. Nope, that's envelopes. I'll find journaling cards in a moment. This is ladies' tickets. Little embellishments, paper clips, paper clip beads. Okay, there's journaling cards somewhere. That's tags. Maybe that is them, but I thought that was envelopes. Oh no, that's tuck spots. And I do have tuck spots also filed away. Is there not another baggie in here? Aha, there is another baggie. That's booklets. So that's booklets. Where's the one? Those are little tiny booklets. And here's the journaling cards. There were other bags. So I just need to find a journaling card to go here. Let me move all my baggies out of the way. But this way I can just find things. I could have left it in there, but I knew I had to cut paper edges off. I'm trying to find one that won't clash too bad. I hit the lights. Oh, here we go. This will be good. One of these little postcards. And I can remove this. And I may put a tag in there as well. Looking to see what I want to put. We'll put this little bitty tag. And they don't have holes yet. I will poke holes in them and put ribbon through them. So we'll put that. Over here, I wanted to put a tag in the corner and a small heart, but I'm going to not do a small heart because, like I said, I forgot about the Cameo stamp. So I'm going to snip one off. And I did these on tissue paper so the tissue paper would just melt away into the background. And then we'll put a tag on it. And that's way too wet. Oh, still kind of wet. This is where damp paper towels can come in handy. We'll blot some of that off. There we go. And we wanted to tag. So, let's see. In this corner pocket. And that gets that page. And I want to save these because I can use them in the next signature. So I'm just going to stick them together. We want lace over here. And I have the lace out. And I'm going to look at chat real quick. Hi, Lainey. Oh, Lainey, that will be gorgeous when you put those napkins on a picture frame. Susan, this is actually not a paper bag. If you're talking to me, this is not a paper bag book. It's just, this is coffee dyed paper. But now, Lainey, if you're talking to Lainey, I need to watch a video. She's got a paper bag book. I need to find her video. And I'm pretty sure that I'm subscribed. So we're just going to put, and these are not how the pages are going to stay stacked right now. That's just the way they are. I haven't got the holes poked in here or anything. They're just all lined up at the bottom. So, and for this, I do not use the Mod Podge. I use the Weld Bond, which I'm having to shake. That's funny, Susan. Susan, I'm going to be messaging you later because I'm going to be in Huntsville this weekend. Okay, now it's coming out. That's what I was checking. And I got a big globby up there. That's okay. It'll all work. Just going to glue the edge and trim off the top. Glue that down. And that's almost dry, but just not quite. So put this onto here. Where'd my garbage can go? There it is. So I can throw these little tidbits away. These back in their little baggie. Hi, everybody that just came in. I'm waiting on my page to dry so we can flip it. Hi, Nairobi. Thank you for coming. Oh, cool, Susan. Thank you. And anybody else that I miss coming in, hi and welcome. I'm trying not to run the heat gun. If I need to run it, I will. But this should dry in just a second. It's just Mod Podge. And I'm wanting to leave a lot of journaling space in this one. So that's why this is not going to be decorated. It's so that the person, whoever gets the journal, will have plenty of space to journal. And I may have to get the heat gun. If I knew where the... While I'm waiting, I can go in and punch my hole in my tag. Press the thread ribbon through later. I need a smaller hole punch. And I'll do the same thing over here. And my book went all cockeyed. Okay. And I'm going to need to grab the heat gun. And just heat gun that real fast. And then it'll be dry and we can go on. So heat gun for just a moment. Now, this is cotton lace, and I'm not worried about it, but I did have, oh, sorry about that. I may move that. I may need it again. We'll just put it right over there. I had some chiffon lace from the Dollar Tree. It melts. So you want to check that before you put it in your book and proceed to heat gun it. That still needs to be trimmed a little bit. Okay, this says small rose butterfly envelope, and a small booklet goes on this page. Okay. Butterfly envelope. I think that's this one. And it goes this way. And I'm going to tuck this in. Or I may, no, I'll tuck it in. Okay. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe we could put something on here. See, and I hate losing that background, but that's what we're going to do. I need to ink this. And I just put all the inks away. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the ink. And if we glue it correctly, we can also turn it into a tuck spot as well as the envelope and have two things going on. Now I have makeup sponges somewhere on this table. Because I knew I might need those, so I didn't take, there they are. I didn't remove them. Okay. Ooh, didn't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, hang on. Next. Put that one aside. I have a baggie full of envelopes for this reason. That one's already tucked in, so that's good. Make sure I'm on camera. Although I'm sure y'all have seen plenty of people do this, so. Okay, so what I'm leaning toward is just gluing the edges. And I'm going to check chat once I get this glued in. And the bottom. Now I can put something once it's dry. But I want to put something on the envelope. And I want to put corners, I think, on this page. So I'm going to cut out 2 corners. And the reason I stamped them is in my last journal, I learned that you don't stamp. Or I don't. I'll say I, not you. I couldn't get my corners. Half the time the stamp didn't work. So this time I decided I would do it this way. And that way it's pre-stamped and I know that the stamp it's good. The image is a good image. I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to put a little Mod Podge up. Ooh, see, that's way too wet. It's homemade Mod Podge, y'all, and it's wet Mod Podge. And if I need to trim later, I will. Put that up in the corner. And let me trim this other one. I'm just going to dip my finger in the bucket. And it's sliding around. That's good. Oh, slid again. Okay. See if I can get my brush not to be so wet and go over the top of this. Okay. And I want to put something on there. So I'll put this quote on here. And I was trying to read it and I thought it was backward. It's upside down. And the quote says, hang on, I'm going to try to tear around it. A friend is someone who makes it easy. So I'm going to carefully tear this out. And I don't think I'm going to try to tear, well, maybe. No. I'm going to leave that edge like it is. I only have 2 quote stamps, so try to use them sparingly through the book. And we'll put that right there. Oh, that's like way too much. And then we'll get out a little butterfly. And these have different things on them. This one's got roses on it. And I'm going to just brush some Mod Podge on the back of it. And I'm going to put it down here on the corner. Now we need the heat gun so I can put the little tags in there. And let me check chat before I turn the heat gun back on. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Hi, Julie. How are you today, Julie? It's Julia. Yeah, my eyes are bad. Hi, Julia. Oh, my goodness. And that's not Michelle. That's Ashley. Oh, Ashley. I'm so sorry to hear that. Her mom is Tanya Smith. Oh, my goodness. Definitely keeping y'all in my prayers, Ashley. Bless your heart, baby. You've been having to deal with a lot. For definite sure. Julia, what we're doing is we're making a mini journal. It's a 4x6. And right now I'm just embellishing the signature. This is one signature. It's going to have two. And I'm just putting the embellishments in the signature. I made little notes of what I wanted to go where, but that's just notes to go by. I'm going to put a small booklet that I made in this pocket, but we also have a tuck back here for me that I can put a tag in or a journaling card. Oh, no, I did the whole part. I made the cover. This is a Little Debbie Nutty Buddy box that's been cut down and there's paper edges in there. And then I used a napkin on Dollar Tree sketch pad paper and put that, painted the sketch pad paper, the blue turquoise color, put the napkin on it. I have a tutorial on how I do my napkin paper down further in the videos, but I can link it back. And then I applied that to the box. And I painted the inside. This is probably not how this is going to stay, but I just painted it so it would have something. Then I printed out papers and cut them down to size. I went on the internet and found paper that I liked, and I coffee dyed paper. So this is all handmade, and I also made the small embellishments. This is from an Artie Mays kit, Butterfly Flight. I shrank them down. She has a video on several of her videos where she talks about how to shrink down her embellishments. I think to get it this size, I put 4 to a page. Hi, Misty. How are you? I'm doing much better. I was so sick on Saturday, I could hardly talk. Thank you, Lainey. The way I coffee dye is I make really strong coffee in my coffee pot. This, y'all, there's a secret. It didn't come out as strong as I wanted. This paper I actually added kitchen bouquet to, which does not have any spices in it. It just darkens up gravy. I added a little tiny bit of bouquet to make it dark. And then I dip my papers in it, and I bake them in the oven at 200 and I want to say 250 to 275 for like 20 minutes till they're dry. And then I swap them out and put new ones in. And we need to heat gun our page so I can move on. So all these tiny embellishments I shrank down. The butterflies originally came 9 to a page. To get them this small, I put 36 of them. Yes, 36 of them to a page to make them that tiny. And then I fussy cut them out. And the journal kit that I'm making for the giveaway, you will receive the winner of the journal kit, because that's what people seem to want, was the journal kit. The giveaway is going to be next Thursday. So a week from Thursday is the giveaway. That video will not have giveaway anywhere in the title. It'll say, come celebrate with me. Let's celebrate. It's going to have the word celebrate in it. What was I saying there? In the giveaway, the journal kit, there will be the small butterflies, medium butterflies, and the big, large ones, as well as small, medium, and large hearts and different things for you all to use, as well as papers and coffee dyed paper, lace, everything. So this kind of lace. Okay, is that dry enough? I think so. It needs a booklet, so let me find that packet. Those are the little booklets. Oh, no, that's the ones I want. So when I'm talking booklets, and I'm going to put, no, I don't want that one. It doesn't match. We'll do the butterfly one. These are also from that Artie Mae's kit, same kit. And they're supposed to be cut apart as journaling cards, but I shrank them. And so I left the 3 together and just folded them up. And let me go around the edges of this. And I folded them up, and we're just going to put them in the little pocket. I'm going to try to do it while it's all stacked together. And then I need to come in here and get this edge. And it didn't look like I got enough down there, so just going to add some. And Artie Mae's in her shop has got a sale going on right now, 30% off of their entire order, which I wish I had known that was coming, because I just ordered another digital kit and I would have waited so I could get the 30% off. Now I'm going to put a journal card in there. And this is just a free image from online. That may be too busy. I don't really have any plain ones. I guess we're going to go with busy. And this one I have backed with lined paper. But wait, that doesn't fit in there, so we got to go smaller. Okay. Smaller works. What else do I have? We'll do one of these postcards. That'll work with a little flower on it. There we go. So we're going to call this page done. It's got this on it. We got this for journaling. We got the corners. Everything feels good and dry. This. So I'm going to leave this blank. I'm trying to keep everything lined up. It's not going to stay. And then I put all this together. It says the lady in the lower right corner. And then I was going to put this, probably something like that. And then it says to put 2 of the little hearts. So I have to find the little heart bag. Those are butterflies. Those are bigger hearts. Where'd the little ones go? Yep, those are big. Bear with me, I'm going through the filing system, which is sandwich baggies with stuff in them. So I have a little baggie somewhere with the hearts in it. I apologize, y'all. I did not realize that it took us away. And if that happens, it closed my app down. It happens every single time I go live at some point. And I need to remember to say this at the beginning. I do get to come back usually. So I appreciate that y'all are still here. Or most of y'all are still here. It does let me resume the stream usually. And I try to keep a really close eye on chat so that I will know if that happens. So did the buffering stop? It was probably buffering because it had lost me for a second. But it's every single time. And those of you that are on my videos know it's every single time. So I'm saving my little notes for the second signature, which has no notes in it yet. And I'm going to use my finger because I get less stuff that way. I think I'm going to put, and I probably should put 3 because you're supposed to put things in 3s. But I think I'm just going to put the 2 like this. There we go. And even though it doesn't say it, I'm going to put lace on that corner or on this page. So let me slide my baggies out of the way. Where'd the lace go? Because I'm not opening it. Buried under the Post-it note. And these ladies were on an advertisement that I printed out. And this is part of that same advertisement. It's like a background paper. And I just cut it all apart. Okay, and back to the weld palm glue. So next Thursday, we are going to be live doing a giveaway and probably working on this in between. There's going to be, depending on how many are here. Now, usually I can, there's a lot of people. But I want it to be for my main supporters that are here all the time. I don't want people just to subscribe for the giveaway and then they're gone in 2 days when they didn't win. So we're going to do it live. And for the people who are here all the time. And this page is done. Let me heat gun it real fast. And I'm trying to leave a lot of journaling areas in this book. Okay. Oops. And I put a corner on here. I added one of our paperclip embellishments. And I'm going to just put a journaling card down in the corner because I had to wait on the corners to dry. But now I got to find those again. There we go. That is my mom's phone. We're going to ignore it. The hubster was over there yesterday, and he came back with a phone in his pocket. She answered it. Wonderful thing about cordless phones, they have a good long reach. Well, she lives right next door. And this also has line paper on the back, so we're just going to stick it down in the pocket. Keep our little paper clip up there. And this is the tag that we made that goes throughout, that goes across the book. This says journaling card and glue a ticket to a paper clip. Oh, to this paper. Yep, I see what we want to do. Where's the tickets? So we want to do this in such a way that it's not going to, uh-oh. This is where you need wax paper. Bear with me. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not, y'all. I'm going to try. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to apply glue to the paper clip. This is going to be fun. Then I'm going to apply this to that. But I don't want it to glue to the paper below it. So we're just going to set that aside. Find a journaling card. I like this one. It's on cardstock. Put it, make sure it's right side up. Before we put it in the pocket, I'm going to put a Cameo image on this pocket. So find my little Cameo paper. And I printed these out on tissue paper last week to use. Okay, so I got to cut around this one too. Cut off all the little cutesy parts. So it'll fit on the corner. Oh, I want to cut that off. And I'm off camera. So the Cameo image actually has little embellishments out on the sides. We cut those off. Glue. And put her down. There that is. Okay. We're going to have to come back to this page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Post-it note where I can see it as a little flag. As a reminder to come back. I'm thinking over here we may want to put some corners. So I'm just going to cut 2 corners out. Because it's not going to take away from the journaling spot if we add corners. And I used Stays On ink to stamp all of this. And I only have one Stays On, and it is black. And I'm going to check chat in just a moment. Okay. And I need to trim that little piece off. Get rid of all my little papers. Okay. I'm going to heat gun those real fast. Oh, wait. We need something on here. We'll put a little heart down there. Or a butterfly. We'll do a butterfly on that one. Oh, got 2 of them out. I'll just leave that one up there. And we'll just put the little butterfly down here. And I'm going to run the heat gun and then I'll check chat. So I think I'm going to change brushes. That one's a little big for what we're doing. All these tiny embellishments. When I decided to make this journal, everything I kept finding and everything I've seen is big embellishments. And I'm going back over this to try to blend that back a little bit. The tissue paper. There we go. And so I shrank a lot of stuff down to make tiny embellishments. Okay, those are dry. When I was heating it up, this one was curling up because of the glue on it. And that got dried as well, and that got hot. Okay, so let me check on chat. Oh, Misty, I'm glad you're on the mend. Yeah, there's something going around too. Your coffee dyed paper. Make your coffee really strong, and if it's not dark enough. Now, some of mine's also mixed with tea. I couldn't tell you which papers are plain coffee dyed and which ones are mixed with tea. I think this is the batch, though, that I used and put the banquet stuff in. What did I call it now? Oh, Lord. Kitchen bouquet. I put just a little bit to help darken it up. So, and then all I do is I dip them and take them out and lay them on a cookie sheet. How they lay is how they lay. I don't wipe them off or anything. If there's puddles, there's puddles. And it just bakes the way it bakes. Are y'all still buffering? I hope not. My hubster cute pet name? Uh-oh. I don't know what that means, but okay, thank you. Hi, Marina, how are you? Thank you for coming. Okay, Julia, I'm just adding things to the pages. I've already made the cover for the book. I've put my signatures together with printed out paper, book paper that I coffee dyed. This is ledger paper, that I coffee dyed. That wasn't quite dry, but it's okay. Let's make sure we don't have that happening anywhere else. Oops, our little tag in our pocket. Okay, we're good. And then made this tag on another video and added the butterflies to it. They all seem to be upside down. Did I put that in there backward? No, because those are right side up. We're going to leave it alone. Those are just flying wrong. Oh, a Christmas journal. I can't wait to see that, Misty. Thank you, Marina. Oh, Hubster's a cute name for husband. Yes, and I got that from Elizabeth Brewer. She calls her husband her and Dee Dee Willingham both call their husbands Hubster. So he's just a Hubster. And he's supposed to be getting jumbo paper clips today, which is great because I only had 2 and we already decorated those. And That way I can add them to the embellishment packs that I'm giving for giveaways on next a week from Thursday is the giveaway for the 300 subscribers. So y'all want to be here for that because it will be live. You have to be here and be in chat to win. But I'm making embellishments for that. I'm doing a journal kit that I've put together. However, I did say, I do realize I have people that don't do crafting. So if one of them should win, they have the option of the journal kit or a $20 gift card. They're comparable. The journal kit's got all kind of envelopes and embellishments and things and pages. The only thing it does, it's going to have a napkin for the cover. The only thing it doesn't have is the cover itself, because I want you to put the napkin on whatever you want to put it on. But it's got plenty of coffee dyed papers that are plain. It's got plenty of printed paper that I found free on the internet. It's not anything I made. It's all free images. Plenty of things to embellish with. So hopefully you'll have enough to make a journal. And that kind of thing. Because that's what it came up in one of my chats that, you know, why didn't I just make a journal kit to give away? Okay, but not everybody crafts it. It's on my channel, so I came up with an alternative. Okay, so we're dry. That just flips. This needs lace. So, how's our paper? Ooh, where did I put our paper clip? How's it doing? Oh, it didn't stick. Well, imagine that it didn't work. So, I wonder, I'm going to try it again. I may not have had enough glue on it. I'm thinking this should work. I just don't want it to glue to the wax paper. That's why I'm using wax paper. But I think it might be attached to the wax paper. Nope, it's free. Okay. Let's try it again. Just let that sit over there. Lace. I got sidetracked for a second. It happens. Rabbit hole. Okay, and I'm going to stick this on my little Post-it note papers. Where's the sticky part? Up there. Because I can use those in the second journal, or the second signature. Oops, wrong glue. And this weld bond dries clear, but it also keeps the lace. It holds the lace really well. Did a great job in the triplets. And the triplets are still available in the Etsy store. I will leave a link below. Okay, so we need to let that dry for a second. Let me check on chat again. Hubster is good. Well, he has a regular nickname, but on here he's just Hubster. Or Homer. There's enough people on my channel that have heard the Homer Simpson story, so we can go with Homer as well. His daughter, years and years ago, probably 20-something years ago, nicknamed him Homer because he looks like Homer Simpson. And so she called him Homer, and it stuck. Well, I called his work one night I didn't call his work on a regular basis, but I needed to talk to him that night. And I called his work and I was like, I need to speak to your supervisor, Nick. And they're like, we don't have a supervisor named Nick. And I'm like, okay. The one that looks like Homer Simpson. And they're like, okay, hang on just a second. They go and he's the one that comes on the phone. I died laughing. I'm like, you don't exist as Nick, but it's Homer Simpson. You're good. So when I worked at Verizon, on my desk was a stuffed Homer Simpson doll. No pictures of the husband, plenty of pictures of the cat and the dogs, but nothing of the husband. They're like, you don't have any pictures of your husband. I'm like, no, I have the Homer Simpson doll. And they're like, but that's not a picture of your husband. I said, oh, he gave me the Homer Simpson doll because, yes, it is. It looks just like him. So, Homer, if you hear me say Homer, it's the hubster. So, I'm still trying to glue that. If it doesn't work, we'll just put the paper clip back up there. And we'll see the paper clip. I was hoping to find a way to hide the paper clip. So this is done. That's not going to stick to anything. This says a plain tuck spot with a, boy, if I could read this. What in the tag with paper clip bead? Decorated. And I can't spell because that is not how you spell decorated. I don't know what was wrong with me. That was a message coming in. Okay, we need the tuck spots. I don't know what was wrong with me. We need a plain tuck spot. Okay. So this would be a plain tuck spot. It's not going to stay plain. I got to put something on there. We'll put, oh, I see what we'll do. It'll still be plain. It just won't be as plain. I'm over here clipping out a stamped image. This one says, where there is love, there is life. And it's a stamped image. And I'm just going to put it right there in the middle. And then I'll glue the tuck spot down. I like that. That's pretty. Small paintbrush is much better for small things. Okay, flip it over. And a tag with a paper clip bead. Not sure exactly what I meant by that, but we're going to find out. Let me use this stamp paper towel. Oops. Get any glue under the edge. I'll put some decoupage stuffy down under there. There we go. And tap it down. Okay. So it says I need to get a decorated tag and a paper clip bead. Oh, okay. I know what I was going to do. Well, I didn't put that on there. So the next time I run into that, I know what I'm supposed to do. Put a paper clip bead on there. So we want a decorated tag. I like this one, and let me heat gun that before I put that in there. We can put an embellished paper clip over here. So this is a paper clip I made offline. This is a little charm I had. It was longer. I cut the sides off of it and stuck it, wrapped the paper clip in cut off from my napkin. And then I embellished it with this. And no, that's not going to work. That's actually in the wrong baggie. This is actual paperclip bead, and it can't stick on there. Actually, it can. One moment. Nope. It won't. So we'll just put this in the right baggie. It should be in the paperclip bead baggie, which these are going to go on bulb, some of them on bulb pins to embellish our book and our signatures when all is said and done. We're going to put this over here. Like that. Run the heat gun on here, and then I'll look at Chad. And there's a video on making these tiny embellishments on my channel. I'll link it below when this one goes. When this one uploads, I'll put a link for these embellishments below. Okay, that's dry. We can hole punch the tag. I need a smaller hole punch, but right now this is what I got. We're going to put ribbon in there later. But for now, that's in there. Leave the little butterfly peeking out a little bit. And flip it. This says gets the journaling card, 2 tags, hearts, and butterflies. No. This is the perfect pocket to put something like this on the outside of it, which is what was supposed to happen on that other one over there. And then it's supposed to have, hang on, I'm saving all my little cards. Journaling card and 2 tags. Okay. Get a big journaling card. Put it in there. And where's my tags at? I think I'm going to put one of my little booklets and a tag. So we'll do one of these little booklets. And where do the tags go? I just had that bag because I just pulled a tag out of it. I mean, really, just a second ago, we pulled a tag out. Okay, maybe my filing system's not so great. Here they are. And there's a loose paper clip in there. It's in the wrong baggie. Just put it up there in case we need it. I'm going to put one of those tags in. I'm going to ink around the edges. This is stuff I could have done before we got on here today. I don't think about doing this, y'all. I'm not a paper crafter. Well, I am now. I didn't start out this way. So this is something I just don't think about. But I need to start thinking about it because it's very important. And it does look so much better when they're edged. Okay. And it would probably be better if I did this on camera. So, oh, let's get this side. And this is a free Artie Mays tag. I shrunk it. But it is a freebie at artiemays.com. These are freebies at artiemays.com. They're going to be bigger than that. Again, I shrunk them. and it's supposed to be like 3 journaling cards. I backed it with lined paper, and I didn't cut them apart. I left them together to make a little booklet. I do have some that are cut apart. Need to get on camera. And they come with the blue edging, and I'm just going over the white edges with this brown. And this is from the Longaberger Village Press. This ink was given to me, the stamp pad. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this delicately over her turquoise part. There we go. And now I will fold it back up and we'll put it in the pocket. I like that pocket. This says we're going to build a page. But let's check chat real quick, because I'm sure some people came in. Oh, you're welcome, Julia. He's not as dense as Homer Simpson at all. He's very sweet. Okay, Julie. Hi, Mary. Thank you for coming. Oh, no problem, Mary. I've not been sleeping right either because I've been sick. Oh, this is my first mini, Mary. I mean, you were here when I made the triplets, so you know those were my first journals, and then from there I shrunk it, and I've shrunk everything. So we're going to build this page. I was going to put a word in here. So let me go to my pre-stamped stuff over here. Or I might put it that way. Will that fit? No. Be just a moment while I look what I got. That'll fit. But I want one that's not got the frame built on it. So I pre-stamped out images because I realized when making my last journal, I was having problems with my stamps not going right, not going where I wanted. They wouldn't print right sometimes. So this time I decided I was going to outsmart my stamping abilities. And I was going to do it on tissue paper, which I could then cut out and put where I wanted it. And I would always make sure that way that it was a good stamped image and would be nice. And that might be too big, so let me cut it smaller. Just cut some of the frou-frou-y stuff off of it. There's nothing wrong with frou-frou. It's just in this case it was too big. Now I can put it in there like this. I like it. So we'll work on getting this down first. Oops. And trying to get it straight. There we go. And now that can go right there for just a moment. Thank you, Mary. I hope everything's okay. So this is another part of that advertisement that I cut apart. Stick the little build page thing up there for the next signature. Now, See, I didn't cut them apart from their ad. I left them all together. I'm trying to figure out how do I want to put, I think that's good. So that's what we're going to do. And inkjet printer ink. We did buy some better paper, which is good because your paper matters. So I bought a little bit thicker quality printer paper, or the Hubster did. And that helps. But I try to get it down and not get it any wetter than necessary because it will run. I do dab them to press them down. I don't rub because that will make the ink bleed. Okay, so they're pressed into place. And I was going to put this lady. I like working with all this small stuff. This is so cool. And then we can put this down, and this is on cardstock, so I don't have to really worry about it too much. We're going to put it right up here. And I'm going to dab it just to make sure it's pushed down. And we are going to heat blend this page. And then I'll check chat again. And my heat gun cord is hitting on something, rattling. Okay. Uncurl my page. And we have a problem with our edges. So, put a little glue in there, press it down again. And dry it again. I guess I'll have to uncurl it in a minute. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. I do not understand the curling of the paper today. Okay. So, I like this page. I'll get that edge later. Okay. And let me check chat. Oh, Mary, be careful with that. I know. They try Mother the same way. Call her. And Mother is the type that wants to trust everybody and believe everybody and not believe that people will scam her, but they will. And we've tried to tell her. But I just have to keep a close eye on that kind of thing where she's concerned. I think instead of corners, I'm going to put little hearts or a heart and a butterfly. That's what we want to do. Well, we already had a butterfly out. Aha. Just use the one that was already flying around on the table. Scooch him down here toward the corner better. Scooch is a technical term. And now find the hearts again. This time, thinking about putting one of the bigger hearts. Not that they're much bigger. It's better. So where's the hearts? So I'll show you the difference in size. It's not much. This is that size. And then the small ones are that size. So they're just shrunk. Just a tiny bit. But fussy cutting all this stuff out's been... I love to fussy cut, so this has been fun. Don't forget, next Thursday, I'm gonna go on and set the time to next Thursday at 2 o'clock. Not like in 2 days, but a week from 2 days from now. It's going to be the giveaway video or the giveaway live stream. I'm going to do the giveaways during the live stream, and so you definitely want to be here for that. This says it gets a booklet. Where? That's not even anything yet. Okay. But it's going to get I guess we're going to turn this into a tuck spot on both sides. Yes. So let me unhook my notes. And let me darken up this edge right here. My photo program on my phone does not let me but them run right up against the other. So we ended up with a little white edge. But I figured this would fix it. And I'm going to go around it. This is from the Artie Mae's Butterfly Dreams kit as well. It's an instant download. This is the top of an envelope that I did a cut and paste on, and I shrunk it. The kit comes with one envelope that prints one envelope to a page. This had 4 of them on a, well, I put 4 of these on a page after I made it do this. That's the top of the envelope, and I just did a cut and paste to fix it. And then I shrank it. They make really cool page embellishments. So I did all kind of stuff with her kit. Oh, let me show you. I glued down the middle. And now I'm putting glue right here on this edge. The rest of it will be open, so we have a tuck on each side. And now I'm going to very carefully... And I want to slide it. I don't want to press it in place yet because it's not centered. That's as centered as I'm going to get it. Okay. Oops. And it went wonky. There we go. Now it's on there. Let me take the page out so I can press on this. Okay, put everything back. And this is not going to stay down here. This page will probably be up here like this more. Right now, everything is lined up at the bottom. Pretty much. Okay. Let me dry it on both sides so I can put the embellishments in. So this side gets a journaling card. I think I'm going to use that one. This side gets, well, one side was supposed to get a journaling card. One side's supposed to get a booklet. That's fine. Journaling card, booklet. edges. I'm just trying to get rid of the white. Now, these could have been cut apart into 3 journaling cards. I chose to fold them, keep them together, fold them, and turn them into little booklets, which when opened out does provide a pretty good sized journaling space. And this is going to go up under here. And this says tag and paperclip. And this needs to get, this is going to provide us with 2 tuck spots because I am going to put glue down the middle. Before I do that, let me check chat. Welcome back, Susan. Mary, I do it on my phone. I downloaded Photo Editor Pro. I spent the $2.99 on the app because I use it all the time. But that's what I do all this with. It's Photo Editor Pro on my phone. I don't do it on a computer. This is all done on my phone. Oh, wow, Marina, that would have drove me crazy running out. I can't stand to run out of something. Dollar Trees in some places, Mary, carry the double-sided tape. However, do not buy the double-sided tape that's on a roll like the Scotch tape because there's no backing. So when you pull it off, it's immediately sticky on both sides, and that stuff, because there's no backing, it's just open. So when you're not using it, the side that's exposed is gathering dust and all kind of other stuff. And it's hard to work with because there's no backing. I made the mistake of buying that at Dollar Tree, and I don't like it. But I've seen people haul the red back tape from Dollar Tree, but my Dollar Tree doesn't carry it. Oh, yeah, sometimes Michael's can be high on that stuff. Can't find my desk. I had that problem, Misty. That's why I spent yesterday cleaning my desk off. You wouldn't know it to look at it, but everything that's on here right now is related to this journal, so I'm good with that. You love which one, Misty? I'm behind on chat. This embellishment up here, they are cool, and I have them full size, which would be like if you're making a full size journal, it would work on that size page. I have them medium size, and then this is what I'm calling small. But she explains in her videos, Artie Mays does how to make stuff like this with her kit, but she also has free envelopes that are shaped the same way on her website that you could do the same thing with. Oh, cool, Marina. I'm so glad I can inspire y'all. A box journal. That sounds very interesting. Oh, Mary, you don't like your journal? Your Christmas journal is cool. $13? Oh my gosh, I'm with you. No, thank you. Oh, Marina, that sounds awesome. The dude messed up your floor. That's funny. But that's what they do. They take their toys out. My dogs do this. Not that they're the equivalent of dude, but they have too many dog toys, and they will drag them out and leave them everywhere, but they don't know how to put them back. I say kind of embellish some and leave some for the person to fill up. Or just do simple like corner embellishments and that kind of thing. Make tuck spots for them to tuck stuff into, and maybe not put anything in there. And maybe make like a bigger pocket at the back that's got tags and stuff in it that they could move around how they wanted. Something. A journal inside of a box. I have to. Are you doing a video on that, Marina? Because I need to watch. Because that sounds awesome. Mary, your Christmas journal is awesome. Oh, okay. Okay, so we should be good and dry, and I'm all caught up on chat. So now we are going to take this page out. And I'm going to move this up here for a second. And I'm going to glue. Now, this was also included in the kit, but it was like for a full-size page, and I shrank it. And the way I shrink stuff, y'all, is I just put more on a page. Like this came with 2 on a page. Originally, in the kit, I put 2 of those on a page, and it shrank them. It was still too big for this, so I had to cut the sides down a little bit. Okay, where was I putting this? If I'm going to pull stuff out of it, it needs to either go here or here. I think I prefer here. Probably not how it was, but that's where it's going to go now. Oh, wait. I should have done this before I glued. Excuse me. Now I need more stampage. I don't want all that dark. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the glue. Trying not to do that again. Okay, and let me put, I just had a little tiny beads of glue and it's starting to dry, so I'm going to put just a little bit more glue. Oh, I guess I should also put some across the bottom. That might keep stuff in there. Okay, now I'm going to put it up against the edge of my paper over here. And press this middle so that creates 2 tuck spots or 2 pockets. And what we're supposed to get, put this back in here. Okay, my book's not wanting to do right. There we go. This is for this one. Tag and paper clip. Okay. But I think what we're going to do is journaling card. I'm picking out a tag. tag that I need to poke a hole in. And this is not glued. There it goes. No, there, don't go. I'm going to hold that for just 1 second while I find a paper clip. They're here somewhere. Where is their baggie? Oh, they're right next to me. That's why I can't find them. Another thing I made, and I haven't figured out what I'm doing with them, is I took popsicle sticks, the wide ones, and I cut them. And I put these ladies on there. And they need holes in them, I guess. And they could be like little things of some kind. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. But they're made. Ooh, this is pretty. We will stick it on our pocket like that. I'm trying to make this one not be quite as fluffy as the triplets ended up being. I think I'm going to turn this the other way so the flowers are poking out like that. This needs a little bit more gluage. There we go. Okay. So there's that page. Make sure I may need to slide my paper clip up a little bit. There we go. Or, oh, my little heart fell off. I'll glue it back. It probably didn't have glue on it. It was just the sticky from the, because they're supposed to be self-adhesive, but that's okay. While that one is sitting up there getting glued back, I'll get a different one out of the baggie. And we're going to just put it, what's this other side? Oh, that's a tuck. I guess I'm going to need to keep it on my pocket because I'm making a tuck on the other side of my page. So we'll just put it like that. There we go. And then this is a tuck spot. And I was going to put lace right here. And we're going to glue. Actually, it's a flip out. Oh. Well, maybe we're not going to have a flip out right there. Washi tape to the rescue, maybe. Or, okay, ladies who make journals, this is my first journal. Well, one of my first ones. Oh, cool, Maureen. I'm going to have to watch that. Oh, gold edges on your Christmas book, Mary. That would be great. Oh, Marina, that would be awesome to have a video. Pages first, then add them to the box. See, that's my last journal. I had it sewed in and then was trying to make the pages, which I've seen people do that. That didn't work for me, which is why we're doing this one this way. I'm going to embellish first, then I'll poke holes and I'll sew them in. It's just easier for me. I bet the box is gorgeous. And I think it would sell. I really do. Oh, Marina, those would be so gorgeous. Hi, Lainey. That isn't, I could do that because I have the envelope tops that will work here. when I find their baggie. Because they're in a bigger baggie. Aha. Because the only washi tape I have really won't work there, but that's too busy because of this page. Let's see, what have I got? This would work, or I could just do I glue it down and make a tuck spot thing and put lace on this edge. If I just glue these sides down, I don't have to worry about this edge and just make it a tuck, and I think that's the way I'm going to go. But I need to get rid of this white edge right here, so I'm going to carefully. I must have just over creased my paper. I think that's probably what I did. I over creased my paper. Okay, well, I was going to put lace on there, so let me glue the sides down real quick so that I don't have to worry about this paper coming any further apart. Make sure I get it straight. Okay. Now I can put lace right here on this edge. It's a kind of work as you go kind of deal. So I really shouldn't have darkened the edge of the paper because it's not going to make a difference. And now we have a nice little tuck spot to stick. I can put a booklet in there. Let me find a booklet. Now, I have this booklet. It's not finished. It needs to have a staple put in the middle, and I need something in the inside. It's, but it's made out of one of the cutoffs. And I put it back in the wrong spot. But I think we're going to go with one of these tags. No. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Probably want to put a journaling card or two because this was going to be a journaling page. So I think I will do that. I will put couple of these journaling cards in here. Let me darken their edges. And they're lined on the back, but that way the person who gets the journal won't lose this journaling area. They'll just have it on smaller little cards. And then I'll also put a tag in it. So there's that one. I keep forgetting to do this where y'all can see. I don't think my camera's where it should be. I rearranged yesterday trying to give my husband back his kitchen. The hubster. Because we got the whole counter blocked. But it just... The lighting on the other side of the kitchen is not good. I'm right under the chandelier here. So... necessity is that it gets to stay where it is until we get a craft room finished. Oh, cool. We're going to put this one in here. Like this. And I'm going to take and put one of the Cameos, a full-size one, without cutting off any of its little bits. Oh, wait a minute. I have something better to put there. I don't know that that's going to, well, yeah. Put these, one of these roses on it. A couple of them, yeah. And one of the little tiny ones. Okay. And I'm going to check on chat again in just a moment. Try to cut away as much paper as I can. Oops. Okay, where'd the third part go? There it is. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll use, I don't know. Well, I'll use this one. I don't know where the other one went to. I had another one. I don't know where it went. Dry my brush off a little bit on a napkin. Then I'll put the little bitty one. Then I'll put this other big one, longer one, over here. Now, I coffee dyed my paper first and then printed on it. So I would have pretty coffee dyed backs of my pages and not have stark white backs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just wanted the coffee dyed backs of my papers. Okay, we're going to need a heat gun again. And I need to move my, restack my stack over here. Printed out stuff. Okay. Heat gun, and then I'll check chat. Okay, and that feels dry. Mary, I saw your comment about the pretty embellishments. This is tickets, Dollar Tree tickets that I coffee dyed. I glued them. So one part of the paper clip is sandwiched between two tickets. And then I just embellished. I painted. Nope. That is paper cut off. So where I cut off, I saved all my little cutoffs. This is glued onto the ticket. And then I embellished it. And then that's the back of it, coffee dyed. And then I just embellished it with little pieces. All the snippets from the last journal, I kept them and saved them in a little bowl. And so a lot of that's my little snippets from that, my triplets. Oh, great, Marina. That would be so awesome. That sounds just wonderful. I can't wait to see it. I will watch that. Oh, thank you, Mary. It comes with that. It's weld bond, and I love the tip to the weld bond because it's got that little. It's horizontal like that, so you can make little teeny tiny. You were seeing tiny little strips of glue. I really like it. Well, now this one, the little Debbie one, when I get my stuff back out of it came out, I think, because it's got the paper. Because I did glue my napkin to paper. You were on there, I think, there, Marina, when we were doing I was making the napkin papers on the live with Kathy. But it's because this is on painted paper and then the napkin and then glued to the box. I think that's one thing, because it's pretty sturdy. This one is. It's pretty sturdy for a food box. So I think and then it's got 2 or 3 coats of varnish on it. Minwax. So I think it really just depends. But yes, sometimes our boxes can be kind of flimsy. That little Debbie box, I was surprised. It's not as flimsy as a cereal box. Yeah, thick chipboard or would work, definitely. Hi, Ann. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Right. They could take this out, Lainey, and still journal in that little spot. Definitely. But they also have the journaling spots on the back. I just hope the one back here is not the same way. Well, Mary, Nick, the hubster, I talked him into this. Is so funny, y'all, because normally I get the in a minute thing and he's tired. He works. I get that. And it might be a week before it gets done. I was like, Nick, why don't, because I can only do 4 sheets in the oven at a time because I have small cookie sheets. I said, why don't you on the deck, which is closed in and hot as heck, build me like a table. We had an old closet door we're not using. Lay the closet door out there. I can put something on it and I can tea dye outside as humid as it's being and hot. And the papers, I can do probably 14 or 15 papers at a time. They'll dry in like 30 minutes. So he did it that night. It had been hot as heck all week long. He does it that night. I go out there to coffee dye paper the next morning. Took my little tray, my little 13 by 9 inch pan of coffee outside. Took my paper outside. My deck is not hot. We were overcast all day that day. It took my paper. I made 28 sheets of paper that day. Because it took it like 6 or... I got the first 14 pages dried in about 8 hours. Before I went to bed, I did another 14 pages, and they still weren't dry when I got up. So they had to sit out there longer. I was like, I could have made a whole stack of paper in the oven in this length of time because my porch wasn't hot that day. I was so hot. I'm like, the one time I didn't get it in a minute, I didn't get it, I'll get around to it. He just got up and did it so I could coffee dye my paper. And then it's not hot outside the next day when I could do it. Now, I've used it since then when it's been hot on the deck, and they do dry quicker. And I can make them much faster because I can do 14 sheets on that closet door at a time. But that day. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Mary, I do. Sometimes my hand shakes so bad. Fussy cutting all this. I love the fussy cut. But sometimes I just can't because my hand shakes. Yeah, Mary sprays hers with coffee spray. Marina told me that she stacks hers on the cookie sheet and puts them all in the oven in a stack and just goes in there and stirs around her stack, or not really stirs, but, you know, redoes her stack. So I thought about trying it. It's just paper, right? And I could try it with some of the Dollar Tree paper in that sketch pad that's only $1 before I try it with my printer paper to see if I can get it to work with Dollar Tree, dollar store paper. I'm good. I mean, that paper is what's in here, a lot of it, and that's not bad paper. Some of my plain just coffee dyed paper is that. It's not printer paper. Most of it's printer paper at this point. So this needs to have butterfly tag, it's already got the tuck spot. We're going to build a page again, and a booklet and lace. But because, wait a minute, what am I doing? Oh, I was going to do this, or I was going to do them this way. This one's going to get a paper clip on it, and we're going to put a booklet in one. I was going to put lace on the edge. Let me put the lace on before I do anything else, because that's going to affect placement of the tuck spots. This book also does not have as much lace as the triplets had. I'm hoping to not be as bulky of a book. Not that bulk is bad, but those were very fluffy. So I'm trying to learn as I go. I do have dangles made, though, to put on here. I'm waiting. I made an alley order, and I got bulb pins coming. So I'm waiting to embellish, well, which we're going to do anyway at the end, and put like the little bead dangles that I made out of paper clips on here till the end. By then, hopefully, my wish order will have come. And I may not look like I'm putting that much glue, and I'm really not, but this will hold. Okay, so we're going to put this here with a paper clip on it. I'm going to need to make more paper clips. Yep. That's okay. I've about used all the really pretty embellished ones. Yeah, we're down to plain. Well, we'll grab this one from back here. The one that was drying. And I'm not putting it on there yet, but that's going to get that on it. And then this is going to get a little booklet in it. And that's going to have a tag. So, you need to find a tag. I don't know that I need a tag there. But we're going to put a tag. And then this is going to get one of the little booklets on it. And it's going to get, that's going to be too big, I think. Let's see. If I go this way, I think I'll have more room. And we can angle that paper clip like that. And maybe just put 2 tags up here. Where's the rest of that piece of tag go? Right there. I think that's what we're going to do, y'all. Poke a hole in my tag. I think I'm going to just do 2 tags up here, the paper clip down here, and that's it. Maybe we can put a booklet down here. Yeah. And we'll do one of these booklets again. There is a different front on this. There, I don't think we've had that one. Okay, so let's get to gluing. So and Mary, the Well Bond glue is a little thicker than tacky glue. I really like it better. I mean, I have tacky glue if I need it, but I just like this better. Okay. And I keep forgetting to decorate the edges. Okay, that one's decorated. Let me glue it down. And of course, that's not on there straight. Let's try again. There we go. Much better. And I'm going to flip this over so you don't see the ink where I miscut, and then darken the edges up. If I don't like this, I will flip it over. I kind of like that, all wrinkledy looking. I went on and added some dark to that. Okay, and now we're going to glue this. We got the edges. These tuck spots. Now, this one I used her tuck spot as a pattern. The one with the butterfly on it was included in that kit from Artie Mae's. And so, again, I shrank it. They're much bigger than that in the kit. I think I need to clean my top of my glue off. There we go. I don't close it, and that's my problem. That's me. Okay, now I'm going to close it so I can get all the sticky, yucky parts off. And Mary, this closes really tight. It's got a really good closure on it. My only problem is I don't close it between uses, and I end up having to clean the tip off. But that's my own fault. Oh, now it's going to flow. I'm going to wipe some of this off. Because it's just going to squish otherwise. Okay. And glue that one down. I got glue under my finger. Okay. And then we were just going to let me cover the ink pad back up. This paper clip on here, I'm going to wait for a minute for that to dry. While we're waiting on that to dry, I'm going to take, now this one has this pretty butterfly on the front. Don't say I wish, say I will. And it's got lined paper. And I'm just going to run around the edges real quick. And I glued it. It's printed on printer paper. The line paper's on printer paper. And I just glued them together. And And I need to connect my charger to my phone. Yep, it's been about 2 hours. Where's the charging cord? Okay. So I'm going to connect the charger. And I see some more people have come in. So I'm going to check chat in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to put this up in here in this pocket. And this paper clip. If I can get it to slide on there. There we go. We're going to put it kind of cockeyed so it's pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to check this one over here that we had trying to glue down. Let me see what we got going. Well, y'all, I have got it glued down, and I think... Oh, no, I got it. I just unbent it a little bit. Now let me squish it back together. Uh-oh. It glued, but I need to trim it anyway. This ticket, the back one sticks out farther than the front one. It doesn't matter. I'm not thinking. It doesn't matter. It's going over a page, but that's okay. Now I can go back here to this page. Ooh, we got fluffy. Here is where this paper clip goes. And I will get the pliers out later maybe and fix it. That's where it goes. But I did successfully, with the wax paper, glue this down so it's a completely hidden paper clip. Unlike that one. But I think that's way too much work. Okay. Where did this... Oh, our little booklet came out of this little tuck spot over here. There we go. It is getting fluffy. Wow. And this is why we're only going to do 2 of these signatures. Because it's... Once you start embellishing, they grow fast. And I wasn't going to make it as fluffy as the last one. We see how that's not working. Okay. A lady, a tuck spot, and tags. Okay. So we'll get to that in just a moment. Let me check chat. Hi, Kilburn's Creations. How are you and welcome? Oh, wow. And that sounds awesome to stack them. I'm going to have to try stacking them. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I can't either, Mary. And I was trying so hard not to have it being bulky. But it's really, there's not a lot in here. It's mainly tags and stuff. I mean, it's not, well, there is a lot in it, I guess. But I like it. I guess I just like the chunky monkeys. Evidently, I like the chunky monkeys. This is better than tacky glue, Mary. And if you really want it to hold, if you put it on both things and wait a few seconds for it to tack, when you put them together, it's there. I use it for clay tiles. Hi, Rebecca. I'm whispering because usually it's a secret that you're here. But welcome. I get mine at Walmart. Michelle, the Weld Bond, it's at Walmart. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for coming. How are y'all doing, you and Rebecca? Mary needs an intervention because she don't like it. The other glue. Oh, wow. That is awesome, Rebecca. They love the book. Yes, it's Weld Bond with a D. And this is a rather big bottle, but we get it at Walmart where all the other glue is. You can also get it at Hobby Lobby and Michael's, but Walmart is a little bit cheaper. I'm sorry, Mary. Thank you, Misty. You have a great evening. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love Melissa's Creeples. I have stuff cut out. I think I'm just scared to actually commit to doing it, but I have all kind of stuff cut out for it. And when I'm looking through magazines, I'm like, ooh, that's just dying to be creepled. If I don't start creepling soon, I'm thinking I'm just going to mail them to Melissa and let Melissa creeple them. But I keep seeing stuff that I think needs to be creepled. Which third triplet, Rebecca? And thank you, by the way, on the journal. Oh, it must be a story about other stuff. Okay, I'm good. Yes, I saw that. Artie Mays. I love her. I don't know if y'all watch her. She goes through her journal, her signature first, and puts stuff of where she wants to put it. And then that's notes. So, and I'm saving these because I don't have any notes in my second one. This was way back before this yellow flag. I remember where it goes. Anyway, I don't have any notes in the second signature, so I figured I could save these, and they may not be in the same order, but it would give me ideas as to what to do on those pages and not waste my sticky notes. So I'm trying to, oops, I moved the camera. Sorry about that. So that is not my idea. I have borrowed it. Any challenge, Melissa? Oh, we can talk normal. We don't have to whisper. Oh, cool. Okay. So we need a lady, a tuck spot, and some tags. So I think we're going to use this tag. And tuck spot and a lady. Hadn't had to have the ladies, so now I got to find where I put their little pocket stuff. Okay. And I'm going to leave that for journaling. Trying to make sure I don't make it so busy that it gets lost on the page. That's a nice contrast. We'll do that as our tuck spot. Well, we may change that once I find a lady. Where are the ladies? Because we haven't needed the ladies yet. The last lady that we used was already on the page. I have them in a baggie somewhere. Oh, here they are, ladies. So we're going to need a lady, tag. Well, I got 2 tags. That's good. Maybe I wanted to make a lady tuck spot. I bet that's what it was. Put the tuck spot back in the tuck spot bag. I want to figure out where that went. Y'all would think I'm disorganized, but I'm really not. I have little baggies for everything. Okay, so we're going to make a tuck spot. Uh-oh, did those come out of somewhere? No, we didn't use them. We used a book. Okay. So let's see what we got here to make a tuck spot. I think I was leaning toward one of these kind of ladies. That's the same one. She would make a great tuck spot. But we'll hold that thought. Oh, wait. I like these ladies. And we'll just glue them down about halfway down this way. Or maybe up a little bit further. And that will be our tuck. And then we'll put tags in there. And we have words that I cut off the advertisements that this was on. This was a page with ladies and advertising and seeing if that's the only word. I think we'll put a little advertisement and at your fingertips. And I'm looking to see what else I cut off that page because I saved all of it. Oh, wait, I need to make sure I have this right side up. Yes. I think we're just going to build like a little collage thing over here. And then this will be our tuck spot. So, and it was a background page that I found on the internet that all this came off of, and I didn't use it as background. I decided I was going to just cut it apart. And hang on, that's got a kink in it. Oh, it's down. It's going to just have a wrinkle because it's on there. Go over it one time so I don't run my ink too much. There we go. And for our tuck spot, go back to this other glue. And again, I forgot to go around the edges. But I think I'm just going to leave it alone this time. And we're going to just stick our little ladies down. And I will blot them so I don't smear the ink on them. And there we go. And I think I'm going to do a quote on this page at the top of one of the ones I stamped out. And let me cut it smaller. I don't have that many quote stamps, so the two that I have, I made lots of images of them so I could use them in the book. Oops. And this one says, there is a calmness to a life lived in gratitude Did I cut some of it off? A Quiet Joy. Yeah, Joy didn't print on that one. Let me try again. Yep, Joy missed on some of these. So let me find one that's got the whole quote on it. This is why I printed them on the tissue paper. So that if there was a mess up, it was a mess up on tissue paper and not a mess up in the journal. Because I had trouble with my corners in the triplets, so. Get that off of there. And I'm just going to put this like right up here. And that is not straight, so let's see if I can reposition it real quick. And what's sad is I have lines to go by. There we go. And now I don't have to worry about ink running on here because this is stays on ink on coffee dyed paper. So and I'll block. Okay. And we're going to put our little tags in back here. There we go. So, oh, and I had a tuck spot, but we're going to put it in the tuck spot folder because I like that better, a lady tuck spot. Oh, and I got to put the ladies all back. Try to keep it all together. There's the tuck spots. Or I may have took that out and then decided to do a lady tuck spot. I don't remember. But we'll stick that up there with those. We'll put all of this back in the baggie. Next Thursday at 2 o'clock Eastern Time is the 300 subscriber giveaway. It will be live. It will not have the word giveaway in the title. I'm going to put it up as a come celebrate with me. Let's have a celebration. It'll be one of those two. And so we will be doing that live. We're going to be working on this journal and still doing the giveaway live. And depending on how many people attend, there may be more than one giveaway. There will definitely be a main giveaway, but there may be some smaller giveaways. So, I think that page is good. And we've been on here for 2.5 hours. So, I think what we're going to do is flip this. I'm going to put lace on both sides of this. And then we're going to call it a day for today. But I want to check chat after I get the lace on here. And we can sit and chit chat for a minute if y'all want to do that. But as far as working in our journal, because we're right at the middle. The next page, well, we got 1, 2, 3 more before it's the middle, but I'm good with stopping here. Oh, I should have measured first. Well, that's about right, I think. Let me move my glue down just a little bit. And see if I can maneuver my lace because I didn't measure. I don't like it. I'll keep it as a snippet. Okay, hang on, guys. My book is sliding. So here's what we're going to do. This is the page we're working on. Set all that up there. And I might as well measure this side while I'm measuring, and then we'll glue them. Okay. And I'll just put, oops, glue over here. Melissa, when you ordered from AliExpress, about how long did it take for your, well, I know it varies. I have bulb pins coming, and I have some other lace coming. And I was just trying to gauge because they can't be tracked. Some of it can't be tracked. So I know you had just gotten an order not long ago from there. Okay, so we have lace. Uh-oh. That's not what was supposed to happen. That's what happened. This is supposed to have lace. Right? Yeah, because we're not at the middle of the book. Okay, well, that's fine. I will put that back like that. And I will now put lace on this side of this page. Boy, howdy. It'll all work out in the end. Because, yeah, this is where the lace was supposed to go. It's not going to hurt that that page has lace, though. And I'm trying to leave a lot of journaling spots in this book, or spots for whoever ends up with the book, to glue their own things in, if that's what they want to do. Journal in. Okay, so now it's how it's supposed to be. Lace on those two, and we can do a flip through of what we have gotten done today in just a moment. Let's let these dry. And I'm going to go through chat. Bye, Mary. Thank you for coming, and I'm sure it's too late for her to hear that, because I'm behind on chat. Hey, Crafty Kitty. Oh, the ledger paper comes out great when you coffee dye it. Thank you for coming, Rebecca. Hope you have a great day. Well, I missed a whole bunch of chat. Hi, Mark. How are you? Thank you for coming. A faux family journal. Cool. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going back through chat. That's funny, Mary. Oh, the coffee filters come out awesome. I have some coffee filters that I coffee dyed. I also have coffee dyed envelopes. Mary's Christmas journal is gorgeous. Hi, Joyce. Thank you for coming. Right, Melissa. Everything is shipped. It's just I have no idea how long it's going to take it to get here. I figure if nothing else, I can add the final embellishments after it gets here. Oh my goodness. I hope it didn't take that long. But I know it can take a while. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Mark. I really enjoyed watching your channel. With how do I put it? I guess it's live streams, collaborations kind of things. I really like those. Oh my goodness, Joyce. I like to watch that video on how to make flowers out of the coffee dyed papers. Okay, so we're going to do a flip through of what we've done today, which is everything that's done in here so far. And what's sad is I had my papers all cut down even, and now they're not even anymore. Well, I just need to I just need to stick it back together good. It's all flippied out. That's a problem. If that page is going to stick out like that, I'm not going to be happy. But I can fix it. Now is when to fix it before anything else happens. But anyway, I can deal with that later. So the first thing we did was we glued in this flip. And we put the paper clip embellishment on it. And then I decorated the corner. Well, the corner I put on before and put the butterfly on it. We put a tag and a journaling card. We put a little cameo on this corner with a tag. And I do have to go back and put ribbons on the tags. This page has lace, and I left it all for journaling. Plenty of journaling on that one. Tuck spot. I'm making sure I'm in camera. With a little booklet that has a journaling on the back. And then it's an envelope with a tuck spot behind it and a journaling card. And then we just added some lace, decorated the page. Over here we have a paper clip and a journaling card in the tuck. Put corners on there. Another little cameo. A paper clip that's decorated on both sides, which is a pain, so I'm not doing any more of those. And unless I figure out a better way. And then we also have a journaling card. This is a tag that goes throughout from one side to the other in the book. It's an Artie Mays trick. I watched her video and I made this out of an envelope. A business size envelope is perfect for this size journal to go from one into the other. So I showed on a video how I made that. Added lace here, paper clip embellishment over here. Plenty of journaling space. A little tuck spot with a quote that says, "Where there's love, there is life." And I put a little tag in that little tuck spot. Over here, I may have to remove some of my paper clips. I think that's what's making this book, or some of the tags with the embellishments. Another paper clip embellishment on the pocket. And then we have a little booklet, a journaling card, and a tag. We did a decorated page with some ladies and advertisement and the word love in the frame. Put hearts and butterflies on the corners. I made a tuck spot out of envelope tops from the Artie Mays kit. And put a little journaling card in there. And put another little booklet back here in that tuck. Did another paper clip decoration. This is 2 little tuck spots with a journaling card and a tag. And over here we have a pocket with some embellishments on it. And then 2 journaling cards and a tag. 2 pockets. One has a paper clip embellishment and one has a little booklet with lined paper on the back. And then here's another little quote and plenty of space to journal. And we just did this page with the ladies as a pocket or tuck spot, 2 tags, and some advertising And that's why that's sticking out so far. It's not folded correctly anymore. Aha. It got misshapen. And then we had this here with just journaling spot with lace on both sides. And then that's where we got to. And this says booklet and a paper clip. So that's where we are. And it's still gonna, I'll just have to fold it tight again if I can. But that's where we are with our book. And see, maybe y'all can, those of you who've made journals, I started out, all the pages were even, just like this one. And now it's like this. So do I cut the inside pages shorter next time so that this doesn't happen? Because I can't trim them now. Well, technically I can because we're not past the middle of the book, except for this one page. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Why are we, oh, they're stuck. Technically, see, those are laying pretty good. So technically I could trim some off and refold, but I think if I just sandwich them tight together, it will fix itself. Uh-oh. That's a Post-it sticky for that side. Because I have notes throughout the whole book. So I'm going to see if that fixes it. I'm going to try sandwiching everything back together tightly. Let's see what happens. Because once it's stitched in, that may also correct it, I guess. I don't know. Well, that's better. So I think once I get it all put back tight and stitch it down, it'll be fine. I can maybe put lace on this to help that too. Yep. I could do that. Lace on this little edge right here will help kind of mask that. So it just needs to be put back together tight. This had a clip on it, and I took its clippy off. And I don't know what I'm doing with those yet. That's the other parts of my napkin. But that's where we are today, and we're going to continue working on this on Thursday's live stream. I will not be going live on Saturday because I will be out of town. So, at my friend Ramona's house. So, I won't be live Saturday, but I may go live Monday to make up for it because I missed last Saturday too because I was sick. Hi, Joey. Let's see, Melissa, things for tonight's show. This is Tuesday. Well, I have a question, Melissa, because this is something for anybody in here. Nick, the hubster, bought me oil pastels. I have no idea what to do with them at all. I tried some things. It didn't work. It was a fail because I'd like to practice with them before I do something online. So does anybody know what to do with oil pastels? Thank you, Anne. Yeah, I think once I get it pulled back tight, it'll be fine. Thank you for coming, Julia. I really appreciate it. And thank you for your comments. You too, Julia. Have an awesome rest of your day. Drawing with them on book pages. Ooh, that's an idea. Oh, yeah, I didn't know about the Vaseline thing. I was trying to do all kind of things to blend them. And I had photo paper. I was thinking, okay, alcohol inks work on the back of photo paper. I tried that. Now, that did come out pretty good. Those came out, but you could still see kind of the marks. They didn't blend as well as I would have liked for them to have blended. But they came out better than some other things did. So, other things I tried. So, that was a good thing. I still like my magic marker alcohol ink papers. Those are also fun to make. But I couldn't figure out the oil pastels. I figured I would just keep playing with them until I figured it out. So that's where we are. I need to make some more tags up and some more paper clips because I only have these kind. Not that there's anything wrong with these kind. I only have these left. I may go back through and replace some of the embellished ones with some of these just to take some of the bulk out of the book. Because I think the embellished ones are what's adding our bulk. And because these are just as pretty. They're just not as bulky. So, might take some of these ones out and just put this in its place. And that's going to lessen the bulk. But like I like that one there. But this one I could swap out for a different one. Probably swap out that one for a flat one, although that one's not that bulky. But there's a lot of bulky ones in here, so I think I'm going to swap out like every other one of them with just a flatter embellished paper clip kind of thing. So that's where we are. So I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. It's it's like 20 to 4 my time. Oh, that's interesting, Joey. They resist. Oh, thank you, Susan. So I'm going to hop off of here. I really do appreciate everybody coming today, and we're going to be back live Thursday. Working still on this journal on Thursday, and there won't be a live stream on Saturday. I'm leaving on Friday afternoon, so no live, which I don't go live on Friday normally anyway. But then I'll probably come back live on Monday, and we'll have the giveaway celebration for 300 subscribers on a week from Thursday. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Joey. Thank you, Ann. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope to see you all in a live stream later. Thanks. Bye-bye.